We are glad you're with us this Wednesday morning in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, as our coverage of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts continues right here on TSN. We are halfway through round robin play here at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the 2015 edition at Mosaic Place in Moose Jaw, home of the Moose Jaw Warriors. Everyone trying to knock off the two-time defending champions from Ottawa. Rachel Homan and her team, they were in action last night. Draw 10, let's get you up to date. Kathy Gauthier, we have not seen a six-ender at the Scotties since 2013. We saw one last night.
Well, I'm sure Heather Strong didn't want to see one either. She was short on her first, and on her second, she wrecked on a guard. That allows a draw. Wow, count them 6.
So after their 22-game winning streak at the Scotties was snapped, how about a new one-game winning streak as Rachel Homan and company are back in the win column. Meantime, Alberta taking on BC. Val Sweeting, she's back at the Scotties, some unfinished business. She finished second last year in Montreal, and Val has quietly gone about her business here.
Well, she really has. She's made all the shots when she needed to. A little up and down, though, last night was Team Alberta.
That was a 3 in the 9th against BC and Patty Knizovic, and a 10-5 final. Val still perfect at this year's Scotties. Meantime, all the crowd support behind Stephanie Lawton and Team Saskatchewan last night taking on Nova Scotia, but Stephanie needed a good one with her last shot in 10.
Well, she did. She got a bit of a break from a sweeping error from Nova Scotia, made no mistake on the 2 and the win.
You always know if it was a good shot by the sound of the crowd. They had a nice roar for Stephanie and her team, 6-5. Your final score. Of course, the top 4 make the playoffs at the end of the week. Manitoba, Alberta, still perfect. So getting into that 4th spot could be interesting. Look at Northern Ontario. Ontario, PEI, all 3-3, and then Newfoundland and Labrador in our feature matchup against Manitoba, also in the mix. Welcome back inside Mosaic Place once again. Brian Mudrick, Kathy Gauthier with you. I don't know if there's a better resume in women's curling in Canada right now than Jennifer Jones. 4-time Scotties champion, Olympic gold medalist, world champion as well. And I bet if you looked in Jen's back pocket, you'd find draw weight. She has been clutch so far this week.
Well, it's just not draw weight, Brian. It's the hearts weight, and that has been key. When you look at their team overall, a lot of consistency. They don't dip below 80% as a team, but Jennifer's had a couple of 60 games. It is that up and down towards the weekend you want to eliminate and find it. And you know, sometimes when you're out here in the morning, lots going on, you need to stay focused.
There is only one lady with more Scotties wins than Jennifer Jones, and that is Marianne Arsenault. And she won those titles, of course, on the front end with Colleen Jones. Now she's the skip. How does she keep up with this high-octane Manitoba offense?
Well, it's tough. You start with your lead. Jen Baxter is one of the few players in the field that is keeping pace with Dawn McEwen, and so you utilize that, get things set up right. And last night it was a sweeping error, Brian, that really led an opportunity for Saskatchewan for the win.
The game plan brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures. The future looking very bright for Team Manitoba. What a start for Jennifer Jones, 6-0 so far. How about 90 round robin wins and counting at the Scotties in her career? And hey, it's a lot of fun when you're winning.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
We're about the midway point of round robin play here at the Scotties. Here is draw 11, of course, our feature matchup. Nova Scotia 2-5, Marianne Arsenault taking on Manitoba. Julie Hastings in her rookie debut looking very strong. Ontario 3-3 taking on Newfoundland and Labrador. BC, Northern Ontario, also in action. Tracy Horgan representing Northern Ontario. They're here for the very first time. Quebec at 1-6 will take on PEI and Suzanne Burke. It is time to meet the teams in our feature game. It's brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Marianne Arsenault, skip of Team Nova Scotia. Our lead is Jennifer Baxter. Our second is Jane Snyder. Our third is Christina Black. And we curl out of the Mayflower Curling Club in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Hi, I'm Skip Jennifer Jones from Team Manitoba. Our lead is Dawn McEwen. Our second is Jill Officer. Our third is Caitlin Laws, and we curl at the St. Mattel Curling Club in Winnipeg.
Marianne Arsenault comes in with a 2-5 record. She's throwing the Red Rocks. Team Jones, perfect 6-0, throwing the Yellowstones. It was Nova Scotia winning the draw to the button, so they have the hammer. A lot of experience between those two skips, of course, in this field. No one with more Scotties victories than Marianne Arsenault. She's got 5. Jennifer Jones, she has 4. Her lead, Dawn McEwen, to kick things off on this Wednesday morning. And Kathy, I don't even really need to look at the stats. I can pretty much assume that Dawn McEwen has to be near the top, if not on top.
Well, she is second overall right now. You've got this woman named Lisa Weigel that we talk about all the time, but there's very little to choose between those two players. Both sort of epitomize what you want to be as a lead.
So about the same over here, eh?
Yeah. She quietly goes about doing her business, making a lot of shots. But the great news, as I talked in the opening, is there's some great numbers from this young woman that plays for Nova Scotia. A couple of percentage points between her and Dawn, but that does say that she has started the ends really well for the team from Nova Scotia. Need to utilize her today to capitalize. And they can.
Little rub there for Jennifer Baxter. Jennifer has been here before at the Scotties, playing a couple years ago.
A little fresh, Dawn.
When Marianne had Colleen Jones and Kim Kelly on the team as well. Christina Black and Jane Snyder, they are Scotties rookies. Marianne coming off that tough game last night against Saskatchewan. Came down to the final stone against Stephanie Lawton, and really, with Marianne's final rock, maybe just a little bit of a sweeping area. That final rock, if they could have left it a little bit higher, much tougher shot for Stephanie Lawton.
For sure, it was one of those situations that if you leave it higher, you probably find yourself in an extra end, and then who knows what happens. But by taking it deep, it did allow Stephanie to make the hit and stick for the win. And it's so understandable. The ice conditions are so quick. Sweeping takes rocks so far. You're the last game out there. The adrenaline's going. And the difference between being top 4 and sliding a little bit was about a foot.
Whoa, roll the other way.
Whoa.
You got it, Julie.
Longtime second for Jennifer Jones, Jill Officer. No surprise, great numbers once again here for Jill so far.
Trying to run this back.
Roll it. Get him.
Gets them all going.
Oh, okay.
But that redstone will hang on for a biter there in the 12. I always find that interesting too, Kathy. Obviously, you can sweep the opponent's rock behind the tee line, but some gray area there when it started kind of shooting back up.
Gets to the line. You can convince yourself it's still somewhere at the line. Here's where momentum starts to switch in the favor of
back 8.
Manitoba, starting at the second position.
Line's good.
Wait, straight.
You got room. Yep. Hard. Hard line. Go. Every bit. Hard,
You know, it's a long week, and one of the things that you really want to do is try to maintain some sort of level of consistency. So when you look at the numbers overall, so the top line is the range. So in their games overall as a team, you see Nova Scotia as low as 74, as high as 81. That's not bad. Manitoba never lower than 80 at 89. That's also good. But when you look at the skip numbers below, it has been a little bit of a peaks and valleys so far for Marianne and Jennifer. Not used to seeing Jennifer at 69. 88 is where we see her. And those 56, well, that's when they've struggled and lost games. So heading into the weekend, want to get that bottom number up closer to the top.
What I've always found interesting, too, about championship teams, and Jennifer looked like she had a few struggles with her first few games, but that's the great thing about amazing teams, is that even when the skipper or the boss isn't 100% yet, the team finds a way to win. And then you watch Jennifer, that game against Team Canada, for example, final stone, extra hand puts it right on the heart. She made a number of big-time draws. And now Skip is hot and really carrying the team, and I really feel that's the sign of a great squad.
One of the things about Jennifer that we know from watching over the years is that as the stakes get higher, as the games get bigger, when her opponents are the fiercest, that is when she plays at her best. And so that is one of the notes today in staying focused, is that when she's playing Rachel Homan, there's no question she's going to be there. When she's playing Val Sweeting, but when you're playing a team with a much lesser record than you, it's still a very important game, and every win out here counts and matters, and so you have to stay in the moment.
This young lady, Caitlin Laws,
You got room! Lost line, out of way.
actually has never won a Scotties title
Make it good!
with this
Line
team.
straight! Don't bounce at all, anywhere high.
One thing Jen talked about was
Gotta move,
making
Jill,
this
get
special.
off,
I mean,
get
this
heavy.
team, Jennifer's been with Don McEwen and Jill Officer for a number of years.
Oh, there. Yeah,
But she said it'd be really special to get Caitlin her first ever Scotties title.
It was interesting. I was a part of the opening banquet, and that's when Kruger comes and presents all of the curlers with their jewelry. And you have the necklace you see around her neck. That's what you get for winning the province. And every time you win, you get a diamond put in. And I was very surprised to find out how few Caitlin has had compared to the rest of the team. We just sort of feel now that she's been a part of this team for such a long time.
And she has a much bigger necklace from Sochi hanging around her neck, that Olympic gold.
It would be a little bit awkward to wear throwing, though.
like
Weigh you down.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't help. Same weight.
Rotation coming off just
Give
as
your
it
hair less.
got to the top of the house. That's why you saw it sort of drift sideways.
No, just had a hard broom. Stay close. Yeah.
Hair less.
Whoa, whoa!
I got it.
Whoa!
Whoa, Don, whoa for line, whoa for
Way
line.
to go! Whoa,
No,
off!
it's fine.
Okay, line's okay.
Line.
I can! Line's good! No, it's gotta move, guys. It's all there. It's all there. It's great. It's great. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That is so impressive. You hear Jennifer Jones saying no, never. Don McEwen,
I love
quiet,
that.
patient, just says, no, we're fine. It's okay. And look at the result.
And that really is about knowing your job.
No, it's gotta move, guys. It's all there. It's all there. It's great. It's great. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Beauty.
Again, that is about knowing their job. They can't tell the line when you're on top of the stone, but you do know the weight that was asked for. You do know that the weight is the stone, and just keep chatting back and forth. That's the communication that so many of these teams do so well.
Regardless, 6.
I think that should be close, eh?
Yep. Got it.
I don't think this will slide as good
I agree.
because I'm going lighter.
Lighter,
right?
yeah, I agree.
I want to guard the one Caitlin just threw.
Okay.
She's guarding the one that Caitlin just threw, because any access to the stone that you see is behind it, the one that is closest to the hearts, the shot stone, just goes directly onto the red Nova Scotia stone. So more important to cover the other one.
Hairless.
Fairly tight.
Kathy, you were with Jennifer when she won her first Scotties title, 2005, I believe it was.
Yeah.
From what you see now as a broadcaster and as a former teammate, how much has Jennifer's game grown over that time? Obviously, the resume is so impressive.
Well, one of the things that Jennifer really worked a lot on that year that is just now such a big part of her game is she wanted to be able to throw the up weight, the big weight so much better, and spent a lot of time working on leg drive and foot position in the hack to be able to throw that big weight. And it was the big weight shot that actually won the Canadian Championship. The in-off, absolutely. And now we're just so used to Jennifer being able to throw that. And so that's a great example of someone who said, here are the skills that I have, here is what I need to do better, and I'm going to really, really focus on that. There's nothing that she can't do now. She's got the draw, she's got the up weight.
Sorry,
works
Caitlin.
extremely hard at the game. Well, it is guarding those stones, but it is so long, and we've talked a lot this week already about really long guards almost are not a factor because of the great finish that Dave Merklinger and his crew have been able to give the players.
Heavy board. Still a little sticky on this side.
Yeah.
Which is why you're throwing heavy board.
It gets the regular board.
Yeah.
Marianne Arsenault, it's her 12th appearance at the Scotties. 4-time Scotties champ, 5-time rather, 2-time world champion. All those great years with Colleen Jones, and she's played every position now but third at the Scotties. Says she enjoys running the show here at Skip. Quiet bump on the yellows.
Great.
Very nice. Nova Scotia lies 2.
Nice throw, Marianne.
Update now, Sheet D. Quebec taking on Prince Edward Island. PEI coming in with that 3-3 record. Final stone from the rookie, Lauren Mann from Team Quebec, playing with Amélie Blais, Brittany O'Rourke, and Anne-Marie Fileteau. And she's playing a quiet little split here to try pick up 2.
Well, she does have those stones really tight. There's a couple of options. She can split off the top one or make contact and go tap-tap.
And just enough. Gets a piece of the 12-foot. Shooter rolls into the heart, so there it is. Nice shot. 2-0 Quebec after 1.
Okay. Try to make a double here.
Okay.
Well, the difference in one shot, Jennifer's long guard, a really good shot by Marianne, and now Jennifer's trying to get to the other side of nose to make the double. I tell you, that lonely yellow stone right about now. Don't forget the biter on the outside. Lots of red granite. Red as last rock.
So final stone here in 1 for Jennifer Jones without hammer. Bang the Reds, little roll, and Manitoba does lie 1.
Very nice.
Great shot, Jen. Great shot, Jen. Good girl.
You didn't get that out. Nobody swept it.
It wasn't going out.
No? Okay.
Sorry. Well, the risk was sitting on the outside. This is the confidence.
Yeah, it just kind of hit.
This week, I agree. I don't know if that stone was ever going out.
That really stayed there, eh?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot more.
Shoot.
So now, is there enough room, and can she throw enough weight to actually get them both?
She can.
Okay.
You're right, that's such a long guard, and with that swing.
There's any hairs in the way.
So final stone here in 1. If she can get both yellows to go, and even if she loses the shooter, chance for a big score for Marianne Arsenault. Front end on it, get it by that guard, they do, bang the yellows. How much movement? And they'll remove the 1 yellow stone that was shot, and it is a single for Nova Scotia and Team Arsenault. They're on the board, 1-0 here at the Scotties in Moose Jaw. Welcome back to our coverage of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Let's go to BC and Northern Ontario. Patty Knezevic coming in at 1-6 out of Prince George. Final stone, you see the red rock of hers there, top 8, trying to play the run back onto the yellow and get the score.
Well, she gets it on the outside. The potential for 2 is there.
Starts to over curl, makes contact, but the stone rolls out. Now we'll have a look and see who is shot stone. And it is one yellow. So a steal for Team Northern Ontario and Tracy Horgan out of Sudbury. And at the 19th stolen end that BC has given up so far at the Scotties. Tough start for Patty Knezovic in her rookie debut as a skip. Of course, we saw her last year in Montreal as an alternate. In our feature matchup, Nova Scotia, 1-0 advantage over Team Manitoba. Marianne Arsenault had a tough double with her final stone, a chance for possibly 3. Got the single, so Team Manitoba, Jennifer Jones with a hammer now. Here in 2.
Very much just like the update that we showed you with BC. Marianne's curling a little bit too much. If she hits that stone on the outside, she probably loses a shooter, but 3 would have been a good start. Both leads that I've bragged about have gone very deep in this second end.
Fully.
Dawn's first draw very deep, and Jen Baxter's also.
Line's good, room. Can we wait? Room. Line's good. Room. Line's good. Line's real good. Fully, guys. You gotta go for line 2. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Come on. Keep her sliding, Jill. All you got. All you got.
This too, Kathy, probably one of the longer layoffs for Team Manitoba. Yesterday, of course, just the 2 draws, and we called the afternoon draw. Manitoba was a part of that draw. And then, of course, the evening off. And now back here on the ice in the morning. And, of course, Nova Scotia coming off that loss last night. Final rock to Team Saskatchewan. And Stephanie Lawton, such a long week for these players.
It is, and it is one of the things that you do have to manage. You look at the draw and you see when you get the buys and when you're not playing, and sometimes you just really want the consistency. You want to be out there throwing on a regular basis, so you stay comfortable with the ice, with the weight, with the line. By now, I think that the teams are starting to feel more confident that the Rocks will go.
Yeah, I think so. Or about the same.
But when you have a couple of draws off in a row, whether a night in the morning or 2 during the day, it's tough. You feel like you've been away from it for too long.
So after a nice run back from Jane Snyder, Jill
Line's
Officer
tight.
coming in again.
Don't really want to. Don't want to. Gotta go. You gotta go. Line only. You've got room. T-line. You've got room. We're going to come out the other side. Higher the better. Unless you're back 4.
4 foot. T-line. 4 foot.
It's really moved.
T-line.
Okay, Julie.
And it will stop on the butt and actually pops out on the other side.
Just added at the end again, eh? Yeah. I like the kick was okay, I think. Yeah.
I like this way.
Kathy, how do you add at the end? Obviously, you
Like it?
use the leg drive to come out of the hack. Is that just something with the wrist or a little extra push?
Well, everybody does things a little bit differently. Some people do the extension, so they slide relatively the same speed for a draw, and then they'll just extend a little bit. Sometimes your speed is coming how much you drive out of the hack, but it's one of those things that it's so important to feel and to think about how it feels to throw draw weight, so that it's not a number, it is a sense of feeling, and so that if it does change, you know what it felt like to throw perfect draw weight. You either add a little bit or take a little bit off. It's when you throw without really thinking about how you're feeling that it's hard to find draw weight.
So much work too with the stopwatches, and I guess maybe that's an example of how those split times or how they get a time from
Need to be biting
the back
4 foot.
line to the hog line. If you push out and then maybe reset with your hand a little bit or give it a push or say, oh
Throw
man,
it out the window.
I came out a little bit too hard with the leg, and maybe you bring it back, then that split time is off quite a bit.
It absolutely is, which is why you'll often hear people say, I gave it a little bit, which means don't count on what you saw on your watch. It's different. You'll often find that flat foot deliveries will have a different time than tuck deliveries just because of how it's done. Again, they're a guide and should only be used as a guide.
Okay.
Forward? Yeah.
Be curious with that stone that Jill just threw if it was a mistake, or maybe they have a stone they're not happy with that's a little slower.
Or more potentially, Brian, that they've just got further out than they've been so far. Fresh Pebble really slows it down. For these first couple ends, you always have to remember how many stones have been in a certain path.
Keep going, keep going.
Big scrub to try to get a piece of that yellow stone. Back 4, and they'll go right by.
Boy, trading opportunities here this morning.
Oh, you don't get opportunities like that every day.
Great, so they ever make that, we're good.
Okay, yeah,
Full
this is an
port.
entirely fresh path.
Yeah,
Be there for?
yeah, I'd say so.
We had some
Maybe
hot
not that bad,
traffic.
actually.
Four, maybe?
Yeah, they had other drive button here, but.
We could both through into.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry, yeah, you're right. I think 4 should be close, Caitlin.
That's the key, too, when you're taking on a team like Jennifer Jones coming in 6-0.
Line's good.
Manitoba's so
Line
strong,
on
they
me.
don't make those mistakes
Stay
very
close.
often. And when they do,
Line in. Line
that
on
is the
me.
time to take advantage, because you won't see that happen very often.
I agree.
Looks light to me, no?
Nope.
We need full 4. Hard. Come on, Dawn, full 4. Come on, hard. Hard.
And look at that rock bend for
Go.
Caitlin Laws. They will catch the
Okay,
4
good.
foot. Manitoba
Come on, forbid it.
lying 2, and that one is
Not bad.
buried.
Shot, Caitlin.
Well, and it really is tough right now for the sweepers trying to assess where that pebble is. When they get to the center, that's the quicker path. How far it will go. They didn't want to go too deep. Well judged.
Hard. Hard.
So Christina Black now makes the play, little roll. That'll slide into the 8 foot.
Go right to it.
Darn, sorry.
Okay.
Just soft releases.
Either that or we go there. Think we
So
just go
soft
right to
release
it.
is referring to why both of hers over curled without a lot of that straight crisp throw and lots of rotation. They will go in much quicker, and that's why both of hers rolled on the inside.
No, it's more.
Trim, little more, back 8. Back 4. Okay, make sure you're back 8. Got to be fully in the back 8. Yep. Line only, Jen. Whoa,
still heavy. It's still heavy.
Yeah. Oh, right to this back one.
Yep. Go, go, go.
Oh, whoa, you're not there. You're not there.
We're not.
You're not there. Stop.
That one came off way harder. That one came off way harder than your first one.
Caitlin.
Thought they're close to same. I definitely thought she had more.
Tough one, Caitlin.
I tried to do a hair less.
Can run the guard. At least we've got lots of like.
13-4 on that.
Yep.
So just sit on that yellow stone now, Kathy.
You bet.
So Marianne Arsenault will try put her rock right in the
one right
hearts,
in there,
frozen
Mark.
to the yellow rock, back button.
We've seen her make some really great draws this week.
Weight's all there. Hey, whoa.
A lot of talk about Rachel Holman trying for the three-peat. Only 3 teams have won 3 consecutive titles, and 2 of those ladies on the ice right now, in Jennifer Jones and Marianne Arsenault. Little tick on the front yellow. Spills in. I think Manitoba's still 1-2.
I do too.
But then we just leave her that angle tap.
Oh, yeah.
Tap from the guard. Probably can't move it. Yeah, back line. Like if we go here, she's got no choice but to play that, right?
Yeah. I don't mind trying to
We
move
could
it.
guard. She runs that.
Yeah, with no risk really.
Yeah. Hey.
Kind of back 12
back
or?
12, yeah.
Got it.
What about a hit and roll, though, Kathy, on that stone Marianne just threw? Get to the inside, tap it back, even a tiny movement of your back yellow.
Well, that's what they're playing. They're playing the soft inside.
12.
Okay, not a guard.
Pardon?
No, I believe they're playing the easy weight.
Looks like a lot of ice. What do you think?
While they call their shot, let's
Yeah.
go to an update. Quebec, Prince Edward Island. You see
Heavier in the middle.
PEI,
Yeah.
the yellow stone. So there's 1, 2, 3 in the house. Final stone now to come. So what an opportunity here for Suzanne Burt out of Charlottetown.
Take a look.
Just needs any piece of the paint here, Brian.
And she'll put up 4.
I really don't think we want to sleep this early.
Okay. Nice shot.
Lovely weight from Suzanne. Of course, PEI from the Charlottetown
Back
Curling
line.
Complex.
Close.
One of those teams trying to find their way into the Final Four and a 4-2 advantage after 2.
Back line.
Jennifer needs to get to the
Back
inside.
line.
Just through even.
No. Yes.
Here's that break now. Push it enough, avoid the jam, and a lovely shot as Manitoba lies 3 with hammer here in 2.
That is a high-risk shot.
That's
Lots
curl
can
a
go
long
wrong with
ways
that.
to make it really good, but
It speaks
pretty good.
volumes about the confidence she has with the ice and herself.
I was trying to kiss it off the button, not that much, but.
See that anything on the outside jams it back, but gets just to the inside, takes it over.
Just move it right behind ours.
Marianne just trying to manage the scoreboard, playing the double. We'll give Jennifer a shot for 2.
Meantime, you see Sheet C, BC, Northern Ontario. Red stones belonging to Patty Knezovic. And a nice opportunity here for Patty. She's trying to pick up win number 2, hit that yellow stone in the back 4, and she picks up a pair.
Yep.
Patty lost 3 provincial finals in BC over the years to finally get here for the first time as a skip with her own team. Shooter sticks around, so there is 2 for her. And it is a 2-1 advantage. Meantime, in our feature matchup, you see the stone from Marianne Arsenault.
So I was just telling Rhonda.
Gets a few to go, and Manitoba looks to be lying 1 and
Do I have any of
2.
this?
I think Manitoba is 1 and 4. She makes the double, and then this is the stone that is being swept by Jen Baxter that will stick around for 4th shot.
Spun a little too far, yeah.
We must just have to move that 1.
I guess, yeah.
So we're
Like
looking to
this,
see.
you want to just draw
Do we
for
just
2?
have to
Yeah,
move
you
that
have
one?
to
Move it for 3?
No, I have to make the double.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to move it very far though.
Okay.
Hair more.
So the
Kind of
out-turn takeout through the
A
port,
9?
Kathy, which rock does she have to hit first, or does it matter?
She needs to get both of them, so she's trying to crotch it. So you want to hit the one on the right, a little bit at left now. So a little bit on the left first, or if you hit the one on the right, you've got to hit it a little bit on the outside just to move the other one back to bring her other stone into play. A great example of she'll chase the harder shots if she's got the opportunity for big points.
Whoa!
Guard. I don't know why we're.
No!
She get it
You're
outside a
all
little
over
bit.
the guard.
The guard.
Oh.
So a risk and reward, had the draw for 2, chose to try to play for 3, gets 1.
So a single for Manitoba, and a rare miss from the skipper. It's 1-1 after 2.
"44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2015 Ford F-150 in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number, though, trimmed down to just 2. And in the final, Ontario's Stacey Smith against Heather Strong. And the skip from Newfoundland and Labrador came up big when she had to. Trailing by 1 heading into the final round, Strong scored 4, enough to win for the 2nd year in a row. Only the 2nd curler to ever do so. Heather Strong wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on Canada's best-selling pickup, the Ford F-150.
She beat Stacey Smith of Ontario in the Ford Hot Shots final in Ontario. Newfoundland and Labrador going head-to-head There you see the house. Final stone here on the way from Heather Strong. Now, Heather already has shot rock on the button, trying to play Kathy either a tap. I thought maybe that one yellow stone on the left and slashed it in, but she's trying to raise the one that's on the 8-foot.
She is, and when she put the broom down, I was a little bit confused. Did not give herself very much ice, and will wreck on the front, so it is just one.
So a single for Heather Strong, Newfoundland and Labrador. They're tied up at 1 after 2 ends of play. And back to our feature matchup. It is a 1-1 tie thus far through 2 ends. Jennifer Jones trying a real tough little double coming through the port, and she wrecked in the guard, so instead of a possible 3, maybe more, she picks up the single.
Well, and you know, I understand the need for wanting to get more points early. We also saw that in the game against Rachel Homan the other night, that sometimes just taking the extra point, making sure of your 2 in a game like this. For Jennifer, she went out into a patch of ice that they've not played in, had to get through a port, make the double, and I don't even know that 4 was on the table. I think it really was for 3 because of what was happening on the other side. So for that risk of 1 point, I'm not sure it's worth it.
Hard, hard, hard. Hard you can.
Then again, of course, if she goes to the port and makes it, we say, hey, highlight reel.
But you know what's interesting? To that point, though, Kathy, you're Jennifer Jones, and you've been making everything the last few. Why not, I guess, give it a try? If you in your head feel, hey, I can make this shot, no problem. I guess you can't really falter for that, but...
and, you know, certainly not criticizing the decision. And I think if it's for 6, you have to take the opportunity. But when it's 1 point difference, and it's early in the game, and you're down 1 point, you have a chance to draw for 2. That's almost a sure thing with Jennifer, the draw for 2 to the 8-foot.
Jill Officer, little run back, and she'll get the red stone moving. Manitoba lying 1 here in 3.
Sorry, Don. I knew we had
curls more. Like like there's tons of lying, and then
I thought we had to go for line.
Sorry, I thought I got it out there, but I gave my corner guard.
Well, there's a good discussion. Dawn goes down because she's not sure that she's feeling that her rocks are consistent. It's been 3 ends now that they've done different things. And so just verifying with Jennifer before they make the assessment and share that with Wendy Morgan, their coach, to note is whether Jennifer thinks that she's actually releasing it okay. These will be the kind of notations that they will take and make in their book so that they know moving forward. When it gets to rock selection time, if they're part of that process, that they know what each one does.
You got her.
Whoa! Clean! Whoa! Off.
Is it heavy?
Off.
Nice and quiet.
Off. Like 11. Off. Oh. Okay, good.
Still solid? No.
No. Huh?
Oh. Good bumper.
Yeah. 9.5. 9.2. Yeah.
25-year-old Jane Snyder competed at the Canadian Juniors back in 2010.
Just ticks the front, but just so slightly that manages to still get the shot stone.
It's got a dead nut that we're okay. So, you know, I like kind of almost playing it a little harder.
I agree.
Throw here.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure we roll it to brighter. Oh. I felt a bit sticky there too. It just feels like it's pulling it to.
I felt that too.
That's annoying.
Talking about the piece that's right in front of the hack, sometimes in about the 8th or 9th end, it starts to get really, really flat in front of the hack, and you feel when you're moving your stone back and forth that there's something underneath it and they're not, but you're hearing them already discussing that they're finding that first thing this morning. It's very early for that to be happening.
Good shot. Good, Caitlin. Sorry.
As a player, Kathy, can you ask an official to maybe put some pebble in that spot? You can't?
Nope. No, your ice conditions are your ice conditions. Obviously, if there's a huge divot in the ice, that sometimes they'll try to fix that. But just because you find it flat in front of the hack, that's just something that all the players will deal with.
What if you're Kathy Gauthier there and have some pull?
They say no, go away. That's what they say.
Always make friends with the ice maker, right?
Yeah. They still tell you to go away.
We are all over the place with our
Kind of weight do you like? Firm?
Just not line?
Yeah, that's fine. 7/8.
Yeah.
Low.
Well, a nice roll, but because it is the Manitoba Stone, it's a relatively short run back for Caitlin. You were just talking about the juniors and the way up as we had looked at Jane Snyder, and it really is true. Caitlin's a great example of somebody who has made such a great transition
Okay, good.
So she's a little snugger.
from juniors to women.
That's good.
And it's funny, the rivalries continue. I remember her taking on Rachel Holman one year for a national championship, and now on the women's stage here at the Scotties.
Sorry,
another great rivalry.
They just got on it.
Yeah, I don't know if they heard the other sheet, so yeah. Here's what just Jill's are moving.
Yeah.
And as we see the age level get a little bit lower at these Canadian Championships, more and more we refer to juniors. Stephanie Lawton, certainly Marliese, also won a World Juniors, and Suzanne Goody. Now Suzanne Burt, representing PEI. They faced off in Canadian finals.
Whoa! Sit.
Good job.
Hey.
I think it was Caitlin that beat Rachel, I believe, in 2009, and then the following year it was Rachel winning her own title in 2010.
Got it. Going around the middle, I guess.
Yeah.
A little tighter line here.
Yeah.
Might
So
come
watch
off
it
a little
going in the
across the middle,
middle.
yeah.
Well, that stone made so well.
I think we got it, you guys.
No play for Jennifer, so we'll try to utilize her own stone.
Okay. You need full 8 for sure.
Okay, okay.
But we need to get line, or we're just going to leave our hit and roll. I'd love to throw the intern, but I have no idea
Yeah.
where to take the ice or the weight. So normal here, I think.
Yeah.
And the reason she would love to throw the intern is because even if you show a piece out there, it does tend to run if you throw some weight, and so they would feel that even not bearing 100% would be okay, make Marianne's life a little bit more difficult. As you heard Jen say, they've just not thrown that far out, not sure what it'll do, and so you throw the path that you know.
Room, guys. Let it work. Just one.
I'm
Good enough to go, I think. Room! Room!
It's the move, Ken.
Switch, guys. Hurt, Joe. Come on.
Okay,
Go, go, go.
Leave it here. Leave it here. Leave it here.
Okay.
Leave it here.
Oh, boy. Sit.
A look now in Sheet D.
Really
Quebec
came
taking
down.
on Prince Edward Island.
Yeah, that was
Suzanne Burt, a 4-2 advantage. She also has a yellow stone there right on the button. And the final one to come here from Lauren Mancathy. I haven't been watching this sheet closely. I don't know how much curl there is on this intern. I don't know if she can get far enough to maybe move that stone and to bring 3 into play.
I would be very surprised. I think that she can get to the hearts for sure. We know how much it swings, but to throw the kind of weight that you have to tap a stone back about 4 feet, I don't think that's there. This is the draw to the hearts.
Really hard.
Lauren representing Team Quebec actually moved to Quebec last summer from Ontario.
Okay, girls. Okay.
And this one will over curl, a little light, so it bumps on the guard. And a steal for Suzanne Burt.
And on our sheet, we heard Jennifer say she really wanted to play the intern, just didn't know the ice. That is, in fact, where Marianne is going now, with Jennifer coming short.
Jennifer made the comment about wanting or would love to throw the intern on that particular shot. And I guess for the common curler who's tuning in maybe for the first time and they think, all right, well, they practice quite a bit at the beginning and they try different shots. Is that a case of maybe just ice conditions changing over that time?
No, that far out, and it's a great example with Marianne.
I don't think
Just listen first.
The only other thing we've got is that, but it's pretty hard to make it shot.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I think the biggest problem, Brian, is that in that warm-up, you don't spend a lot of time throwing that far out in the wings. It's a bit of no man's land.
BC taking on Northern Ontario this morning as well. And you see a yellow stone there.
Oh, it's still heavier in
Top
the middle.
four belonging to
14,
Tracy Horgan.
Yeah.
And her final stone on the way, playing the out-turn draw. She just has to get in there to the forefoot and pick up a pair.
Like back four.
Go.
Tracy was here a couple years ago representing Team Ontario. Her second time at the Scotties. First time, though, as Northern Ontario. That obviously comes up very light, so it is one, though.
I'm finding this a really interesting trend. We're going to watch this all day, Brian, but typically the ice conditions are their best in the morning. They're crisp, it's cold in here, the rocks slide better. We're not seeing that at all. We're seeing a lot of, I'm timing it, the numbers are slower, they're not sliding as hard. They've talked about flatness in front of the hack. Marianne is well short, Tracy Horgan was well short. So the outside in shots have been really, really difficult to cross the sheets. It's just that center path that seems to be worn down.
Just need to sweep it.
Now that rub off gives Marianne a chance for 2 against a Manitoba team that is not as sharp as they typically are.
You guarded the easy draw. You throwing a 10? Yeah.
Final stone here in 3 for Marianne Arsenault. And a chance for the first 2 in this game. By the guard, no problem. On the yellow, you bet.
Nice.
Marianne Arsenault, very nice touch. As she makes it go away and picks up 2. And she leads after 3. It's the ultimate channel for the ultimate car enthusiast. The all-new Discovery Velocity is revved up and ready to go. Free preview until March 31st. Check your TV guide to watch now.
Love that picture.
Welcome back inside Mosaic Place. Update time, Ontario, Newfoundland, and Labrador. And that stone belongs to Julie Hastings, the one that's blued. Back 4. She is shot, Brock and Kathy. We were looking at the ice she took here and trying to debate what she was trying to play to get through the ports.
Well, it's really tough. She's thrown at 1287, so that's considerable weight. I know that it's very small, so the draw really wasn't there. Maybe to rub off, but that's very, very tough.
And actually moves her red, thankfully for her. Not too far, so she does still get that single. So Ontario, a 2-1 advantage after 3. Back to our feature matchup this morning between Manitoba and Nova Scotia. Marianne Arsenault, lovely touch weight. Made the tap back in 3 to pick up the first 2 of this game. And they have a 3-1 advantage with Manitoba. Jennifer Jones.
You don't make the double, I think that's okay. Nose is okay. Just throw here, but a 10.
First down, Nova Scotia goes in. Jennifer throws the guard. That's on the Cashmere on the right. And then you saw the last shot. And so now Dawn is being asked to make the double. If she doesn't, they're fine with just 1 going. Key is to keep the shooter around.
No.
Whoa! Yep! Yep! Whoa! Yes! Yes! Okay, whoa! Good, Dawn. Nice shot.
I thought that weight was good. Nose? Nose. I like hitting it.
Sure.
Just a nose.
Just
or
nose.
Even.
It's a dangerous stone to leave there. So many things that
She said nose.
Manitoba can do with it if you choose to ignore it.
If you're Marianne, do you care at all about trying to roll in and bite a bit of the rings, or is it just take this stone out and that's it?
Well, it's about taking the stone out, but rather than rolling the rings, even if she's there or a little bit to the left, it takes that corner guard game away from Jennifer.
Good.
hitting it. Back eat.
So you think it's about 4 1/4 or 4 1/2? It's a 4 1/4.
Yeah.
Jennifer Jones and her team, of course, perfect so far at the Scotties. They were brilliant in their provincials in Winkler, Manitoba. Not only ran the table, they never trailed a game at provincials.
No.
We're hot.
Yeah. No.
Really hot.
Close.
No, we're through. We're through.
No, then.
Back line for
Close.
Back line.
No.
Back line.
Through.
Back line.
Back
I think you want to see
right
it.
nose. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very nice, Julie. Good.
Oh, I never would have thought to have. That would have been okay.
Good shot. Come off a bit. They come off a bit. You guys thought I had more than that, eh? Yeah, sorry.
Marianne planning to keep things really simple, open up that corner guard.
Jane Snyder gets the landing gear down in time and makes the nice peel.
Oh, okay. So that's you getting a hair better. Yeah. A few rocks here.
Just from the conversations that we pick up with the microphones, just getting the sense Team Manitoba still not quite comfortable with the ice.
I think it's a little bit charting it. They're finding that there are different paths in terms of draw weight.
Whoa, whoa. Line's good. Well, I think it's good over curl. Okay, over and up. Clean, clean, clean. Gotta sit. Gotta sit. Good, Julie. Very nice.
Nicely done. Well, go, mommy, go, but don't make me watch you. That's Carol, Jennifer's mom to the right. And, of course, Dad is trying to figure out, look, that's you.
Yep.
That's great. I know Jennifer's been very vocal about how important it's been to have her here. It's a very long week, and when you come off the ice, if you've had a frustrating game, there's nothing like your kids who just give you perspective.
Of course, fiancé Brett Lang will be competing at the Tim Hortons Briar in Calgary. Our next stop.
Just keeps.
I know, I feel it too.
Maybe Isabella watching reruns of Mom's big wins.
Keep it out there a bit.
Only if she looks like Dora.
Okay, line's good. Okay, lead.
4 feet.
Looks like a lot.
A little tighter than Joe's.
Oh, then no, no, no.
Looks like a lot.
No. Clean.
Jennifer will
Easy
continue
clean,
to
just
guard
easy
this.
clean.
If you're
It's gotta
wondering
sit.
why she's not playing to the other
Great
side
shot,
of the
Caitlin.
house,
Very nice.
Jennifer's still considering there may be an option
Good.
for 3. If you get the nose hit on the guard by your opponent, you can go
have
around
some?
again.
Just a little bit.
Either one.
Okay. Jill's really curled with a 12. So.
Oh, yeah.
Little wide. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa. Roll it in, Jake.
Roll it. Oh. Sit.
Okay.
Good job.
Well, that was almost a great shot. Almost was forcing Jen. Jen's going to make sure
Close,
that she
I
still
say
is
yes. I
shot.
still like that.
I like it too.
Back eat.
Okay, we haven't gone this way.
Yeah.
A little fresher. Yeah, lots of ice by the looks of it. So just.
Playing the freeze on that stone to lie 2. Sharing with Caitlin, they think they are shots, so that Caitlin is aware she does not have to tap.
Line's good. Back
Anywhere in
eat.
front is good.
Let it work.
I don't know, Jill.
Off the line.
You heard Caitlin in the hack say it
Just
looks
one.
like
It's not
lots of
moving, guys.
ice.
It's heavy.
If you really feel that, is that something that
No,
you need to
it's
step
not.
up and say to Jen,
No line.
maybe is that a little much, or do you
No,
just trust your
it's
skip?
not.
The only time that they've thrown this way was the time
Stay
that
with
Jennifer
it.
tried to
All
go through
there.
the
Whoa, whoa,
court, so they're
whoa,
not
whoa,
sure.
whoa,
She's
whoa.
just
That's good, Caitlin.
reconfirming.
That was totally different. Fine.
It's good.
And for Caitlin, that would be the
Yeah.
confirmation. It is lots
Good,
of ice.
Caitlin.
I think 3 feet last time. Didn't.
At least now we know for sure it's us.
Yeah.
It is regular.
Regular. Yeah. Looks good.
Regular.
Okay. It does swoop right over.
So it is
right
about
off
removing the
center
stone,
line.
but the key is to roll somewhere in this area here. And so in the process of removing, maybe Jen runs it back into that pile that's behind.
Marianne Arsenault with her first here in 4.
Nina. Yeah. Hard. 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 Yeah. Hard.
Avoids the jam. Manitoba still lying 1.
Good sweep.
Ah, good throw.
Goes from nothing to nose in a hurry, doesn't it?
I wanted to call.
I
It's
know,
like,
me
oh, roll it out.
Back 8.
Okay.
Kathy, we have a few rookie skips at the Scotties this year, and it's always exciting to get here and experience this. I know a lot of them have said they watch this on TV, and then you get here and you feel that experience. It's got to be nice for the 2 rookies on Marianne's team to know that their skipper won't be intimidated by anyone in this field.
No, and I'm sure that she's given them a lot in terms of what to expect before they even got here. And then having somebody holding the broom that has the experience, the knowledge that it will go, as you heard Marianne say, from nothing to nose really quickly. All of those things that happen on arena ice and as part of this great event, it really is great when you come with somebody who's been here before and has that experience.
What's she saying?
Go, 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 go. Hard line. Hard. You gotta go. Hard. You gotta be 8 foot. Hard.
Trying to drag it in for
Roll it.
second shot, and it won't get there.
It'll come off big time.
Should have gone earlier.
Huh?
Should have gone earlier.
Yeah. Sorry, Jen.
It's okay.
Regular, right?
Yeah.
Everything's coming up.
Yeah.
Well, it's like your ears are the same thing. Like it just came, it just curling there. I said line was tight, so.
I find this really interesting, Kathy. One of the few times this week where we've seen this Jones team a little bit confused with the ice or having some problems. And it just goes to the fact that when you're Marianne Arsenault now, you don't see that happen very often, and it's key to take advantage.
Key needs to jump on this opportunity because you know that Manitoba will figure out the ice and start to make more shots.
Marianne, her final stone here. She'll hit it, and for now, Nova Scotia lying 2. In the meantime, let's go a live look now. Sheety, Quebec, PEI, Suzanne Burt leading 5-2. And it's hard from that angle to see who is shot stone, Kathy.
Looks like yellow.
It is yellow. There's one on the button, and another one in the forefoot.
Look out the big window in front of us. It's
Thank
right,
you.
it's
Thank you, Kathy. Wow, it's my first day. I'm starting to get this.
4 foot guys. Okay.
So a tough shot to come here from. We talked about rookie skips, and one of the rookies is out of Quebec, and that would be Lauren Mann. She's here for the first time. Her team has Scotties experience, so final stone on the way from the skip. What do you think she's trying to play here, Kathy?
I think she's trying to hit the yellow stone in front of the house on the nose and then promote her own stone.
Okay.
And that'll over curl.
Will over curl.
Oh. Nearly rolls the other yellow in there, but it is a steal of 2. So a great morning continues for Suzanne Burt.
We watched Jennifer face 3. Needs a bite of the forefoot.
And we talked about having that draw weight in her back pocket. That's a lovely shot from Jen to get out of some trouble. So a single for Manitoba, but it is Nova Scotia with hammer and a lead here at the Scotties.
What are you thinking on that first draw?
Of yours? I think we can get rid of it.
Welcome back to the Scotties Tournament of Hearts from Moose Jaw. Update time. BC taking on Northern Ontario. And Tracy Horgan, pair of yellow rocks in the house. Final one here from Patty Knezevic out of Prince George.
Needs to get to the nose and stick around because there's other Northern Ontario rocks in play, and that's what she does.
And she hits it. Nice shot. So a single, BC with a 3-2 advantage after 4. And back to our feature matchup between Manitoba and Nova Scotia. Jennifer Jones, a very nice draw with her final rock to pick up a single in 4. It is Marianne Arsenault. 1 point advantage, and the hammer here in 5.
Well, looking at the rock, it has been a discussion between the ends about the rock that Jennifer has thrown first. It is a number 2 stone. And I think they've decided to move it to Jill. Often when you have rocks that you feel are mismatched, you can give them to your second, who throw more hits than anybody else. And if there are imperfections in the stone, it doesn't tend to show up that way. And if you think about that for Jen, she threw the long guard way longer than she wanted, and she's missed pretty much all of her shots on her first one by about 4 feet. So they feel that there is some difference, and she just isn't going to be throwing it anymore. And that's a good decision, even if it's not, even if it's just in your head. Getting rid of it is a smart decision, and that comes with experience.
Yep. Yep. Really hard. Really hard. Good.
Very nice.
Angle run back from Jennifer Baxter. Kathy, we talked about game plans and both teams at the beginning of the show. How have you liked how Team Arsenault's come out so far?
Well, I think that Jennifer Baxter's playing a good game. We've seen the shot that she just made right now. I think that this story of this game so far has been opportunity. One of the things that we talked about for Jen is the consistency issue as a team overall. If 80 is your low, you're doing pretty well, but we charted where Jen has been at, and we'll take a look at the numbers after 5 shortly, and I don't think they'll be particularly high for Jennifer, and that has been the story inside the story. When she plays well, she's very, very good, but when she doesn't, she struggles.
Nope. Probably need a 14 here. Nope. 4-2.
Wait only. 5. Oh, that'll work.
Live look, Ontario, Newfoundland, and Labrador. I grew up an Oiler fan in the 80s, Kathy, and there was always those 8-7 games with lots of offense, and every time I watch Heather Strong, you gotta love it. Always rocks in play when she is on the ice. Final stone on the way. Ontario has that one locked on the button there, and that is shot stone, so Heather needs a great draw here to swing and pick up some hearts.
Hard. Go.
Good try with a scrub, but it comes up short, so that will be a steal of 1 for Ontario. And Julie Hastings playing very well in her rookie debut. Ontario has the lead there after 4.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Oh. Yep. Whoa. Is it heavy?
No, it's good.
Jill wanting to make sure that she sticks around on that one.
Sorry, Jill.
So we're counting down where this number 2 stone will find its way. Jill has not thrown it. Dawn has not thrown it. It would be extremely unusual to leave it to the third to throw if you're not comfortable with it.
Mine's better.
Wait, a little more. Yeah, it should be a little more.
Still got to move a lot.
6 on its own.
Okay, well, let it work.
8 on its own. Oh no, we're slowing down. Just gotta curl. Yeah, go now.
Yep. Hard done. Hard, right till it stops. Go. Nice, Jane.
Good, Jane. Nice throw.
yours doesn't do much.
Good weight, just to not get the finish that they were hoping for. Maybe a little bit too much ice. And so that leaves the stone exposed for Caitlin, who's not throwing the 2.
Maybe when they weren't looking on sheet B, they just traded rocks and
Hey,
trapped
look over
another
there.
one they liked.
Yep. Whoa. Clean it.
It's real nice.
Clean.
Oh! Hard on red.
Perfect screen. Good.
Gotta go on the red.
Right out, John, right out.
And out it goes. So Manitoba
Nicely.
lies 2 without hammer here in 5.
Yep. 10.5. Yep.
Weights up. Weights up.
Whoa.
Yep.
Christina Black has experience playing in the Canadian mixed,
Good shot.
and will jam on the back yellow.
Same
Too
shot.
worried about the back one,
more
really
of it
trying to
this
get
time.
that roll under, but it still is exposed.
More ice. I agree.
So there's the story. Caitlin keeps 5 and
Yeah,
6,
great
and the
weight.
2 that Jen started with that they talked about at the break, she was very uncomfortable, really feeling it was 4 feet difference,
Here more.
has decided to keep it.
Yep.
So we will watch
Yeah.
that rock and the outcome of that rock when Jen throws
Really
next.
hard.
Got to go big time to get it by their own guard.
Both
And now
of you,
we'll
both of you gotta go.
play the audible.
Okay.
Actually, a little more. Look like more out of your hand.
Yeah. More out of her hand and just travel different.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. Just speed, I guess.
I thought I'd do more.
Good try. Tee back 8. Okay.
Well, you can see that when she hit that, it
You're
rolled
hitting
as a
that
guard
side
to
of it, you
protect
need a
their
little bit
shot
more.
stone at the back.
I'm going a little, yeah.
Back line.
Yep. Oh, back 8. Yep. Right up. Back line. Hard. Go, go, go. Whoa. Shooter.
Little bump.
That over curled a lot. They said back line. It came down really hard,
Sorry.
or just a misjudgment.
Sorry, Kathy. Original call was the
Hold
split,
them.
or was it a bump?
Was the tap? It
Or
was the
Jen,
bump. They were calling back line.
I think we got.
It almost looks like it might have grabbed a little bit there, and maybe that's why the weight came off, because it jumped from one side of the line to the other.
Just had a brief look.
Hard to tell.
Roll, Jen? Or?
Yeah, your way, Julie. Yeah. Hey, Jen. Let's go. 10. Let's make it running a bit straighter.
Yeah.
Well, there's the 2 stone. Now, throwing this on a hit is a good decision. Even if there is a difference between the stones, you are not going to see anything when you throw
10.
weight.
Good 10.
She wants
On the nose here, Kathy, or does she want to roll?
Nose is good.
Okay, whoa.
And nose she gets.
Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen.
Sorry. Shoot. Sorry.
So,
What do you think?
not sure, but I think she can get move it and get the
Three.
I
double.
think she can get the double and the move. They're not sure who is shot between those top 2 stones, the yellow on the left
Off
and
the
the
back
red
of the red.
in the 12-foot.
Like off the yellow, off the back of the red. And
So you
down.
make the double off here, your
And around
shooter
the corner.
goes over
And around the
here, and
corner.
even if you don't
And
move it
uphill.
out, you
And
sit
hold it
here,
around.
and then that other red stone that's buried comes into
Are we
play.
over curling this? No. Nose then?
You get to this level, Kathy. Obviously, you're good at all the shots, but in watching Marianne over the years, what's her strength, do you feel?
Oh, Marianne's got great draw weight. I mean, she can throw it all. Playing for Colleen for a lot of years, they played a very conservative style, and so there would have been a lot of hitting. But I would say that as a skip, she has tremendous draw weight, and that for sure I think would be the shot that you wouldn't want to leave her.
Marianne Arsenault, her first here in 5. Run the yellow back.
Bang, bang,
Get them both. How far will it roll?
Oh,
not quite far enough. She did make contact with that other yellow stone.
I didn't even think about the double. Sorry. I should have whoa for a second, but it's really close.
I know, those are hard angles.
Yeah.
And it is a hard angle. She's very patient. There you'll see it'll move the yellow one far enough, just does not get the other one out.
Dream's still alive for it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll be at 10, Caitlin. What do you guys like? I like this hit and flop over.
Yep.
They're lying second and third now. They nudged it. So.
Okay, yeah, I like this. Go, Jen.
Okay, let's go.
Final stone here in 5 for the Olympic gold medalist from Sochi, Jennifer Jones. And now the big scrub is on from McEwen and Officer. Bang the red, little roll, and they won't. And now to me it looks like a hit for 2.
I think you're right.
Jen.
Easy regular.
Okay. All right, Jane, get ready to sweep for this.
See that tap that Marianne made on the first one when she nudged that yellow stone, moved it enough.
Oh boy.
Never seen SpongeBob.
Easy regular.
Okay. You threw like a 9.5 last time. Just to.
Similar.
Okay. I just wanted you to have all the information.
Mentioned earlier in the broadcast that during the Manitoba Provincials, Jen, her team were perfect, undefeated, never even trailed during that tournament. Final stone now here on the way in 5 for Marianne Arsenault, already up 3-2. And a chance now for a 3-point advantage here at the Scotties in our feature matchup.
Going hard on it. That's silly.
Little finish at the end, right in the nose, so 1 for sure. Curious if they'll measure or not.
I would be surprised. I think it's pretty evident.
And Caitlin kicks it away, 2 red. What a start here for Marianne Arsenault, the 5-time Scotties champion. How about a 5-2 lead over Manitoba? We're at the Scotties in Moose Jaw.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops. Frozen food at its best.
Welcome back to Moose Jaw. There's one of those epic snowbirds home here in Moose Jaw. It has been one of those beautiful days outside, inside a beautiful day so far for Nova Scotia. Brian is with the skip, Marianne Arsenault.
Marianne, a 5-2 lead after 5. You're a veteran of the Scotties. I know not a lot of teams intimidate you. How happy are you to have this lead on a very good team in Manitoba so far?
Well, pretty pleased so far. Everybody's playing well. We've gotten a couple of breaks, so can't complain.
Tell me about the ice. I know from the microphones it sounds like they've struggled a little bit. What's your comfort level with the ice so far?
Well, you know what? It's very much like home. It's heavy, a little more curl than at home, but I think we're managing the spots well. It is extremely heavy compared to what we're used to over on that left-hand side, but you know, it's consistent, so we're dealing.
Final one, last night, such a great game against Saskatchewan, so close to a W there. As a team, how do you rebound, come back, and refocus for this game?
Well, I think we've had so many close games. Really, we could be just as easily at one loss. You know, every game has come down to last rock, and just haven't gotten a break. So I think we're safe in knowing that we're playing pretty well.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
Well, they're playing pretty well, Marianne feels like. Let's look at the numbers after 5. They're brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association. Well, not much to choose between on the bottom, but some key notes. It is the Nova Scotia lead, out-shooting Don McEwen by 10%. That's a great start. And at the skip, we talked about the consistency. Jennifer Jones at 63%. Going to be a long time before you see that again. They'll be talking about, is it heavy? How do we deal with this? Time to fight back if you're going to win.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Gosh, that's a hard question.
Oh, I can't think of that on the spot. Come on.
I don't know. I'd probably pick Annie Lennox because I could teach her how to curl and she could keep me well entertained.
Matthew McConaughey, maybe?
Colleen Jones, Sandra Schmirler, and my sister.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with Ellen DeGeneres because she seems fun. I'm gonna be really corny and just go with my team, Christy, Stacy, and Katrina. It's gotta be the 3 of them.
Julia Roberts is my favorite actress, so she would definitely be on the list. I'm sure she'd be a great curler, great sweeper too. Julia Roberts, I think she'd be a Ryan. Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby, I think that would round up my team. Pretty awesome.
I really don't know.
That is great.
All right, go Jay. Dream team, go.
Peyton Manning, because how can you have a team without Peyton Manning? My dad, Joe Tardy, taught me everything I know. And then probably Dustin Bufflin. He'll just take out the opponents if we're not winning.
Fair enough.
How about you?
Oh, me? I'm going to probably go Eddie Murphy,
Awesome.
Kate Upton,
I wonder why that
and
is.
Bill Gates as the 5th
Because
to
he'll just
bankroll
fund
that
the
squad
team.
because we'll be broke after a week with that crew. Welcome back to the Scotties. Tell you what, you know a good team. How about Nova Scotia right now? Marianne Arsenault and company picking up that 2 in 5, a 5-2 advantage over Jennifer Jones. Of course, Manitoba coming in undefeated thus far at 6-0. And your thoughts, Kathy, on Marianne's comments at the break?
Wow, astounding. You know what? I pulled out my stopwatch to take a look at things. When she said heavy, that is not a word that we are used to hearing at a Canadian Championship, not used to hearing on a morning draw. Those are both very confusing, and yet we have seen some draw weight misses very, very long. We thought maybe it was just the path, but for Marianne to describe it as heavy is very astounding. It is the morning draw. There's spans for sure, but not like we see at night when the building is packed.
Right up.
So I'm not using the heat coming off the side, even though we are on an end sheet. Something to watch for sure. Yesterday, Brian, you and I talked about the fact that I felt that it was slower in the morning. That is the opposite of everything we see at any Canadian Championship.
Yeah. Try to nose it.
Yeah, Julie.
Well, Jennifer doesn't really want to be playing any sort of hits when she's down 3, but the positioning of the stones of Nova Scotia really mean that she has to start to manipulate them. Wants to get to the nose and do the tap, tap, tap.
Curl up.
Okay.
In the meantime, we'll update you on other scores this morning. It is Ontario a 4-1 advantage over Newfoundland and Labrador, as Team Hastings looking for win number 4. Northern Ontario up 4-3 on BC there in the 6th end of play. And PEI, Suzanne Burt, not sure of her dream team, but her current team's doing pretty good. 7-3 advantage over Quebec. They're in the 6-10. PEI looking for win number 4 at this year's Scotties.
Hard, 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 hard. All right, a little slow on the feet.
So this side maybe
You kind of want to be about top
wasn't as
button
bad.
line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this side's better
Like
than
almost
that
normal,
intern.
you think, or not quite?
Not
quite,
quite,
eh?
no. But it's nicer than that intern.
Top button line. What did she say? Top button line? Yeah.
So good discussion in the hack. They really are breaking the sheet down in quadrants. Typically, it's been the 1 to 11 from the hog line in. Now they're doing it vertically as they're finding it's very different in certain paths.
Got 0 line. Okay, when we can, Jen, we got to go soon. Just leave a guard. We've got nothing. Okay, yep. 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 Okay.
Caitlin, go, go, go.
Okay.
Kathy, you've been a teammate of Jennifer Jones. We've watched her on television for a number of years. No question. Awesome team, world class.
It's okay.
You're in that huddle in the 5th end break, obviously down in this game. What do you guys talk about?
Well, it'll be interesting because they'll be really talking about the paths that they're finding. They'll be saying, you know, this is really slower, and it is an acceptance, as we heard Marianne say, that it's heavier than it's been. The sheet is different. It's not about, you know, complaining that the sheet is different. It's about how do we make more shots on the sheet.
Oh, what a lovely shot. Bangs the double. Christina Black coming to play this morning. Lovely.
Freeze?
Oh, freeze it?
Or do you like that?
Well, where Jill left it, it allowed this, and this is called taking advantage of opportunity.
Kind of half in the 4.
Good brushing, good outcome.
And really, let's give some credit to Nova Scotia. They have taken advantage of those missed opportunities where other teams maybe have failed in that department. They've come to play and they've taken advantage, and there's your score, 5-2.
Still room, guys. Got to curl. It's heavy. Get off, Jill. It's heavy. It's tapping. Clean. It's good if it curls. To it. We're all there.
Oh,
all there.
gotta
All
curl,
there.
Jill.
It's
All there.
tapping.
All there.
Yeah. Okay, Caitlin, good try.
Even a nose. Yeah, nose is pretty great.
Now the weight is fine, just not the angle that they wanted. A relatively easy removal for Nova Scotia.
Same way. Yeah.
Roll, just clean. Clean. Roll. Just clean.
Nicely done. You know, Brian, when you chart this Jones team, there's 2 things that they're noted for. Their ability to score a number of points. 8.5 is their average that they score, but look at the number underneath. The average that they are scored against in Scotties play is 4 per game. Right now, the score is 5-2 for Nova Scotia. So Nova Scotia has already put Manitoba out of their comfort zone, not only on the ice, but on the board.
And basically reverse the roles there as Manitoba has just scored 2 points and both of them singles.
Hard.
Caitlin Laws now trying to remove some red granite in the house, get them moving, and just the one goes.
Okay.
Caitlin.
So, I think I like the in. We've seen it a lot.
Can you stay on this side of center with the intern?
I can.
Well, that's a cute comment, just referring to how she throws.
Yeah, top 12's fine.
She wants to get to the center, and the question from Christina is, if you play the intern, her fear, of course, is that it curls that far, and saying, can you get to the center with the intern? And Marianne saying, well, I can, meaning how I throw.
You don't like top 8? Top 12?
I don't want her to be able to hit in the house.
Okay.
A couple multiples.
That's the experience of Marianne. There's no need to be playing in the house at this point. Tight guard.
It's still heavier the farther out you get. Like I kind of threw quite a bit on mine.
4.5, 4.8.
Yeah.
So Kathy, learn me some strategy here. Why the tight guard are coming into the house instead of a guard maybe halfway.
Well, you don't want to be a long guard because Jennifer can get around it. And you don't want to be in the house because if you are, then Jennifer hits and rolls into the pocket. And all of a sudden, there's a good chance for two. You're line 3. You're at skip stones. You play a tight guard. Jennifer's got to look to bail or draw the hearts and be perfect on ice that we're seeing her struggle with draw weight this morning.
Baxter Snyder trying to walk that rock over a little bit more. And it's partially guarded.
Good sweep.
Got it.
Okay. Back 8. Okay.
It's coming down, tapping the stone back.
Yeah. A little heavier still.
A little heavier still, yeah.
Hairless.
But if she taps it, she won't.
It's nice.
Whoa, whoa, Joey.
Whoa,
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah.
Through.
Whoa!
No!
That was Caitlin. I was like,
No! No, 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 no.
did you yell yeah once? Yeah, because I thought.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Then I thought I heard you again.
Yeah, I just yelled once.
Again.
Jennifer was hoping to get to the nose to make the removal of this stone a little more difficult. But does lie shot.
Just pick it.
Yeah. What kind of weight?
Feel.
Oh, okay.
So she can see quite a bit, but does not want to flirt with that guard. You heard her say pick, just remove it. We'll lose the shooter.
Marianne Arsenault now, her final stone here in 6. Needs to peel that yellow rock out. Gets enough, yes she does. Another really solid end from Nova Scotia.
Sweet. Great throw, Marianne.
Good job.
Close here, hey? Yep. Just kind of that be there, wait.
Yeah. Good then.
What do you need, Jen? Like 4 foot.
So Jennifer settles in, final stone here in 6.
That's heavy.
As she's drawing against 3.
Not curling at all.
Not a brush yet.
Fine now, moving now. Really moving now.
From McEwen, officer.
Looks like it's coming down a lot.
And now they keep it clean.
Nicely done. That is a 2.5 seconds slower today.
And there it is. Jen puts it on the hearts. Picking up a much-needed single, drawing against 3. It is 5-3. Nova Scotia leading. Glad you're with us at the Scotties on this Wednesday morning. Let's update you now. Quebec, PEI, Suzanne Burt looking for win number 4. And the final stone to come here from Suzanne Burt out of Charlottetown.
Well, she's trying to use the red stone on the outside to redirect, so the in-off to score 2.
And the angles
just clips it too thin.
Not to be. And that would result in a steal of 1 for Quebec and the rookie skip Lauren Mann. So they continue to battle. PEI the lead though, 7-4 after 6. Northern Ontario here for the very first time. taking on Team BC and Patty Knezevic. Patty's had some struggles so far this week, but a great team, and they continue to battle. No quit in this team from Prince George, and Patty got one. Hey, got two. Touch them both and give her a pair. Great job from the skip. So BC, Patty Knezevic, a 5-4 advantage there after 6. As we bring you back to our feature contest, there are former champions going head-to-head in Jennifer Jones and Marianne Arsenault. Nice draw from Jen in 6 for the single. It is Nova Scotia, though, leading 5-3. And they have the hammer here in 7.
Nice, Jen. Good shot, Jen. Thanks. Tight guard.
Speed good here, Don?
Yep.
Got their long guard, now looking for a tighter guard. Trying to manufacture some points by getting guards up front and getting around.
Line's tighter. Line's a little tight. Go really hard. Line's good. Okay, line's good. Line's fine. Oh, it's heavy.
It's less than Don's.
Okay, we got to finish this, guys.
Whoa,
no,
whoa.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's going to overcurl. Yeah, get some space, get some space, get some space, get some space, get some space. That's good, that's good, that's good.
Nice shot,
good.
Joe.
Good shot and really good use of communications. It's not just yes. I think that sometimes, you know, when we work with junior teams, we talk about needing to use small sentences. So it's not just like yes, it's going to overcurl. So you're giving your sweepers information. It's not just yeah, hard. It's hard for line because of this. The more you can share, the more you get out of all members of your team.
Good.
And that includes red wine with the broadcast team, Kathy.
Well,
just a heads up.
More words I can use? You go by. How's that work for you? Jill now trying to throw it a little bit higher.
Got to move a bit.
Trying to keep that 1-3 spread.
Easy clean if you can't. No, you can't. It's heavier. You can't. You can't. Halfway.
Well, Heather never disappoints.
That's right. It's entertaining. I'll tell you what. We've had our eye on this sheet. Sheet B, Ontario taking on Newfoundland and Labrador. Final stone on the way here from Heather Strong.
She's trying to tap one of her own stones. It's in the 8-foot. It is a red stone belonging to Ontario that is half in the 4-foot and currently shot.
Basically the same thing I just did. Yep.
This is definitely hanging out here so far.
Needs a big finish, little tap, and not enough. So a steal of 1 for Ontario. And they continue to steal. That's 3 steals in a row. So 5-1 advantage for Julie Hastings. A lot of fan support back in Thornhill, Ontario, just north of Toronto.
Like 4 3/4 to T. I think
she's been very good at stealing this Ontario team. And the double peel attempted by Nova Scotia not made, so that 1 stone remains out there. They did clip one of their own on the way through.
Like it to curl a bit.
Takes a little more pressure off Manitoba.
No, go. Hard! Go. All you got. Go. Hard! Faster! All you got. Come on,
and the skipper comes in. Big drag to get it over the line. And they do. And that is a long guard.
That's a really tough double.
I think it's 4 3/4 to T, Joe.
Those are great. Those are really hard to throw. It seems really easy, but the tendency is to try to be perfect on those and to just throw them over the line. When you're throwing a guard, you usually throw it to your sweepers. It's just a mental kick that you need. Well swept to get it over.
So Christina Black, another peel attempt.
Okay.
And
not the back one too.
Not only gets
a double ouch.
Nothing, but yes, removes that stone.
I don't know. Maybe the out.
I think we got to go this way. Do you like that, or do you want to go out turn?
I like both. So whatever you know better.
Well, this we can bury easier.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be wondering, why isn't she playing the tap on the one that's closest to the house? Because obviously that would have some protection, but it's still early yet. You want to leave that stone for yourself, something that you can use. The objective is to get behind now.
Maybe a possible split down the line.
Oh, there's all sorts of options.
Line's great. You have room. You gotta wait a little.
Top button.
It's all you. Looks light to me, but no, it's got a curl. Got a curl. Whoa. Whoa. At the end, guys. It's all there.
No.
Yep.
Oh.
Good.
Good.
Okay,
That's a nice shot. That is well buried behind that long guard.
No, we
Tough
got
one.
lots.
At least get the peel.
Yeah.
And you can see there is nothing from the hack of that stone in the 4-foot that Christina is able to see, and it is about opening up the front, making sure that Marianne will have a shot on her last one.
Just 9.
No. Close. Get up.
Christina hoping to rebound, gets that yellow moving in the 4-foot.
That works.
Well, it is good. You do remove one of the stones, and even though it is still a Team Jones rock in the house,
Sorry about my first one.
not in the 4-foot.
I just went.
I think this is hard to come here.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe I try to come here. She wraps around everything, but it's harder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got buried behind
Okay.
that one.
Yeah.
Got it.
She's in a little bit here, so we're going to get to the middle a bit.
When you look at Jennifer Jones in her start, very impressive. And you talked about the points she can score, Kathy. What stands out to me is the number of points. At minimum, 7-5 and then 7-4. But man, she was putting up the offense.
She plays a very aggressive game and has had a lot of tools in her box with all of the team that she has in front of her to score those big points. Has limited the opponents. Today, though, the point scoring has been Nova Scotia.
And if you want to talk about favorites, she's already beaten Team Canada, a win against Saskatchewan, and of course, Val Sweeting and Team Alberta off to a tremendous start. They are looming the final game of round robin play for Team Manitoba.
Gotta move.
Line's good.
Gotta move.
I think it'll go.
Just leave a guard.
Has to curl. Has to be buried.
Line's good.
Top toe. Gotta bury. Gotta curl a lot. Yeah.
Finish it. All there.
Hard. Finish it. Gotta go. Hard. Hard.
But that was too deep.
I guess we're going deeper. 10?
Oh, less than that. It's not all
Okay.
open.
Yeah. Board?
Yeah. I think easy board to get all the way over there.
Okay. I like it.
For Marianne Arsenault, a lot of close games. And look at those last 2 losses. So close. 1-point games. And traditionally, Kathy, I mean, it changes every year, but 7-4 usually gets you maybe a playoff tiebreaker situation. But 5 losses, you're in tough. So for Marianne, it's pretty obvious. Needs to basically run the table now against a couple of tough teams. Obviously, Manitoba right now, and then look at next, Team Canada as well.
I agree. You definitely don't want to lose any more than that. You want to keep yourself in contention.
Hack.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Just hack.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hard. Hard all the way. Yep.
They say just hack, weighed down a little bit by the guard, no problem. Move the yellow. And Nova Scotia with hammer here will be second shot to this point.
Yeah.
Not enough. A little heavier here.
Yep.
What do you think, Dawn? 4.5.
It's going to be similar to what you threw that
Wondering
way.
if more than that.
Caitlin threw was pretty hard.
What did you say? 3.5?
4.5.
Oh, I think it's heavier than that almost.
Okay, well, we need to be full 8 for sure. We need to lie 2 here. She's got
Okay.
a shot for 3 if we're not. So, Caitlin's really didn't walk here, so, and we'd like to get it buried behind that red if we can.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's make it good.
Yeah.
A little heavier here, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Looks pretty good.
No, it's close.
Line only right now. Line only right now. Line only. Line only. Back forward.
Line's good. Line's perfect.
Jennifer Jones, final stone here in 7.
Go for it.
Down a pair, trying to force the steal. Nice sweeping, and that settles.
Nice, Jen.
Into the 4, buried.
Good, done. Shot, Jen.
Almost perfect, yeah.
Well, her almost perfect is that they're going hard to get the finish and to make sure that they get by the red one. Perfect is right there.
Nice shot.
Nice, Jen.
By sliding a little bit, there is the opportunity for Nova Scotia to come down to it, but you can see it is fully buried. That's a great shot.
Hang with the extra weight that I'm going to need to move it. Well, even if we give up one, it's no
Yeah.
big deal, right?
That's not a big deal.
What about the shot she just threw, Kathy? Hit it on the
Hers was a
nose like she
4.
just did and hit the yellow.
So I think 3.5.
The red one that's
Yeah.
in the top 8 foot, you mean, Brian?
Yeah.
You know what? It's tough because that stone at the back, the yellow stone that is in the full 8 foot, is the second shot. So playing any weight against that stone to play the raise, it's all or nothing. And you don't want to give up 2. So if you're following Jennifer down, if you tap it back a couple of inches, you can be shot and score a point. If you just come to the face of it and you don't, it's only
Okay, we're
one.
gonna move a few
So
inches.
Marianne's playing the scoreboard. I think that's a veteran move.
She threw a 14 here.
Would love to be shot, but if not, if you give your opponent 1, you're still ahead and still have hammer.
I always hear you guys in the booth talk about having
Yeah,
hammer
turns there.
in the even
I
ends.
think it's at least a good shot. I mean, if we're...
I didn't really think it was.
Really? Okay, let's stick with this.
Okay.
Final stone here in 7. Marianne Arsenault.
Back line.
Whoa, heavy.
Up by 2. Final stone on the way.
It's a lot more weight than
Weight's
Jennifer
real
threw.
good. Weight's real good.
Wire.
Back 4.
Whoa. Close.
Yep.
Whoa.
Gotta go.
Okay, go then. Whoa. That's fine. Good stuff. One yellow.
It's about as good as you're going to make that shot.
So a steal of 1 for Jennifer Jones and Team Manitoba. It's a 1-point advantage. 5-4 after 7.
Nice weight. That's as good as you can really do. Stiff too. Yeah.
Welcome back to our Scotties coverage and Moose Jaw. Let's get you up to date. Once again, PEI taking on Quebec. And Quebec has shot stone there, back 4. Final one on the way from Suzanne Bird, playing the little tap back to try pick up a pair.
Needs to hit it on the outside.
Well done, lovely. And there's the deuce. Bert providing the hurt. 9-4, PEI, strong morning against Team Quebec. They've played 7 ends. And now we're in Sheet C, BC, Northern Ontario. And Tracy Horgan attempting a out-turn draw. If she can tap that stone back enough, 2, possibly 3 in play here, Kathy.
Absolutely. Just needs to hit it very thin now, maybe about a quarter, so that it slides sideways. Doesn't have to go far. Just needs to get off the hearts.
Tracy Horgan playing with sister Jennifer, Jenna Engie, Amanda Gates, and they're out of Sudbury. Little tap and not quite enough, so it is a single. And Northern Ontario picks up 1. Tight battle there, 5-5 after 7. And we're calling this one the Traffic Jam Bowl. Lots of rocks usually in play, but by their standards, not as many this time around. It's Ontario taking on Newfoundland and Labrador. Final stone on the way from Heather Strong.
Well, I'm sure that Heather can't remember the last time she actually could see the rock that she was making a play at. But an opportunity here to hit and stick, it looks like to be for 2.
It was Julie Hastings stealing in 3 consecutive ends. And finally, the tide turning for Newfoundland and Labrador. So there is a pair. And now it is a 5-3 contest after 7. In our feature matchup, credit to Jennifer Jones as Team Manitoba continues to battle.
Line's good.
Picking up that steal in 7. Nova Scotia does lead 5-4. Marianne Arsenault has the hammer here in 8.
Well, Manitoba going back with the 1-3 guard system. Nova Scotia going around early and making their shots better than they did last end.
Come on. We're there. Whoa. Beauty, that a girl. Very nice.
Fully buried. So Marianne chasing. The other option is that you start peeling, especially that long guard. The short one you can always use to run in and move things around. Asking Jane to get in there on top of the shot stone.
Top 4. 3-4. On through. Whoa.
Every time I see rocks like that staggered in the house, I always think back to Saskatoon in 2004 and Mark Dacey taking on Randy Furby and how amazing they were able to use 2 rocks in the house as guards.
Because you cannot run those back. Very nice weight.
That's a lovely shot from Jane Snyder.
Same shot.
Take that up a foot. It's an absolute peach. You can see that there is room for 1 more rock to go on top. Struggles early for Team Manitoba. We're with weight, and now weight will be key.
No line, guys.
They try to steal their way back into this game.
Get off, anywhere above it. Okay,
it's getting better.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not. It's terrible line.
Whoa. It's heavy, you guys.
It's terrible line.
Girl.
Okay, tough one, Jill.
Yeah. No, you can hit it.
Just inside of nose. Makes them both go.
Can we not play like a 10? Yeah.
So pretty interesting. Jennifer Jones, so solid at the Scotties when she competes. She's won 23 consecutive round-robin games at the Scotties. Last round-robin loss was way back in 2012. It was draw 8 against Amber Holland. Her last loss at the Scotties was actually that final in 2013 to Rachel Holman.
It's pretty impressive.
Of course, we talked about Rachel's streak earlier this week. That was 22 consecutive wins overall. Big scrub here to get it by that yellow card, and they'll wreck.
That was a big shot, a huge opportunity for Nova Scotia to get rid of both yellow Manitoba stones.
Get to the nose and tap that back.
That was an opportunity to lie 4.
Big back
Huge.
4. Okay. Think we want to get it.
Just tight out of her hand. Great to get by the top one, but just cannot get by the second.
When you competed at the Scotties, Kathy, and maybe missed one like that, how hard is it to just park it?
Well, the coach in me now says it's really easy.
Yeah.
The player in me then is, you know, you keep thinking about if I could have made that shot, we were lying 4, and you do have to park it, but you're having it in your head. You do have to really work to letting it go and contributing in any other way you can, like sweeping.
Hard! Gotta rub off. Hard! Gotta rub off. Rub. No. Okay.
A little fresher in the middle.
She's gonna throw it hard.
Get it. Yeah. What weight do you want to throw?
Can I hit it high side? Like,
It'll
just spin off. It won't.
I'd like the shooter to stay there.
Okay. Then I'd like to throw a 10 at board.
We're not right behind the sheet, Kathy, but it looks like you can see it edge to edge, the full stone to me.
There you go. There's your
Pretty
picture.
close, yep.
Almost edge to edge, and she gets to what she can see. It's a great shot.
Great slice. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yes! Hard! Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
On and off is usually a good sign. Get by that yellow, they do. Bang the yellows.
Great.
And that's lovely touch from Christina Black.
Good weight control. Sometimes you just want to overthrow those.
The double doesn't get them.
She talked about a 10.
The double doesn't get them.
I'm sure that that's exactly what she threw.
Weight ended up being not too bad, hey?
It was T-line, I thought.
There's over.
There they go.
It was probably forfeit, Caitlin. It was really dying coming in the house.
Well, I was just at first. What can we do? Not like, I just went back 4.
Okay.
So.
What is the call here, Kathy? Just quiet weight and tap that red stone, top 4?
Just get to the red stone and get to the inside.
Mine's better. Little more. Back 8. Okay, clean. Back 8. Clean.
At this point, Jennifer's not worried that it is 4 stones. They'd love to force if they can get a stone in a good spot.
Yep. Whoa. No roll. Atta girl. Good shot, Caitlin. Nice shot.
Nice
Very
shot,
nice.
Caitlin. Atta girl.
Real good. Atta girl.
Nice. Big. Just a hair too much. Yeah, I should have just thrown the same weight.
Just got that angle too.
Just guarding the tap for Marianne. As you look at this angle, you see that red one right behind the yellow one at the 12-foot. That is the piece that she can angle back and remove the Manitoba stone. She will leave that for later. Right now, she wants to make sure that she protects her shot stone and doesn't allow Jennifer to utilize the stone just thrown by Caitlin.
Hard. Get it over. Hard.
Oh boy. Baxter and Schneider.
Oh,
and not enough to drag it over. And that one hurts. In the meantime, let's show you last end, and this certainly was a key shot.
Well, if you're going to get back into this game for Team Jones, you got to make the big shot when it's time to. And on Jennifer's final stone, she's got the guards up front. One red stone in the house belonging to Nova Scotia, using that as a guard as well. Great judgment by the brushers, great sweeping. Gets it to the 4-foot. A stone that coming on top of it really wasn't an option for Nova Scotia. That led to a steal of 1, and it's kept them close in this game.
The key shot brought to you by Scotties, Canada's favorite brand of facial tissue.
T-line.
That's really unfortunate for Christina. She made a great shot on her first one.
Yeah.
But anywhere over takes the shot away.
But close. Close, yeah. Caitlin was a bit soft on hers, right? The one her first one? Yeah. Okay, just took the speed off of it.
That's a big miss.
The second one, nice. Yeah, that was nice. It's all line, you guys. Even if we don't tap it to shot, as long as we can line it up. Yeah. Let's go, Jen. T-line! You got red! Whoa! T-line! Whoa! Whoa! Look up. Whoa! Top back! Yeah! Yes! Back hard!
Here comes that break. Oh, and they're going to rub on their own yellow.
Sorry,
Caitlin
guys.
trying to take
It's
it
my
back
fault.
far
You're
enough
done.
that there's no roll inside
weight,
for
eh?
Nova Scotia.
Wait, Jen, sorry. Sorry, Caitlin.
Sorry, I thought you knew something that I didn't.
It's so funny, too. This
wanted
team
to
has raised the
wait a
bar so high, and yet
Can't believe we rubbed.
it's not often that we see that miscommunication and a mistake there, admittedly, from the skipper.
Well, and Jen was yelling right off out of her hand.
Look up. Whoa! Top back!
And then the thing with Arena Ice, the break point, Brian, when it breaks, it's too late.
Gotta do something.
Lost it.
Jeez.
Peter Corkum out for the timeout.
I only see 2 things.
Yeah.
Just pick or a guard.
We've got the chip the 2 over.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I think we saved that for my last one.
Yeah. Oh, definitely save that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. She has to play this side. So just put your guard on.
Okay.
I'm quite sure.
I like it.
Okay, let's do it. Where's it gotta be? Yeah.
Yep.
Here?
Yep. That looks really good.
Anywhere up that line, really.
Yeah.
So same shot that she asked Christina to. This is protecting against the tap on this stone. And here's what they're looking at for the final stone. That side is open. But if you guard, Jennifer may guard that shot as well and say, now that you've guarded, you take your 1.
You like the same guard weight I threw before?
People at home may wonder why don't you just come down and slash that yellow one out and hit it through the hole, but the problem is even if you do make it, then Jennifer come down, sit on the hearts frozen, and you can't score at all.
You're absolutely right. It is a gettable stone for sure. You can pick it through that hole and leave yourself lying a couple, but that just opens the door to Jennifer coming on top of those hearts, and then there is no shot to get it out. Protect your 1 and worry about multiple points after the next stone is thrown.
Gotta move! Gotta move! High 2.5! Switch and go! Yeah.
So Marianne Arsenault has hammer here in 8, up by 1. Big scrub again from Baxter and Snyder. Don't want to hog another one, and they drag it over, but is there still room available?
Yeah. No shit. I know, I didn't think I was.
Well, it's been an interesting game, to say the least, for both these teams, and up and down at times for the Skips.
Well, it has, and at the 5th end break, Jennifer was at 63, so she's pulled her numbers up, partly from that key shot that we showed you last, and still the draws for Marianne. That has been one of her strengths. Some of that because the ice is different this morning, some the degree of difficulty.
Player comparisons are brought to you by Ford, proud partners with the CCA for 21 years.
Well, that draw weight on that side of the sheet, obviously a heavier patch. We saw Christina hog the stone, Marianne just over, but that hole remains. It does mean a little bit more weight for Jennifer than she threw on the first one.
Flat spot there. Little firm. Whoa, little firm. Whoa. Never. Nope. Nope.
First got to get through the hole, and she does that. Punched yellow back, or she'll... Big mistake, and right through. Wow. It's been that kind of morning for the Olympic gold medalist.
I told you that could happen. Sure, we're second shot, but there's no draws. Unless you went way out, that would just be...
Well, she just gets by, and she has to throw more weight at this shot because it's a smaller hole. And you heard Caitlin under her breath hoping for the curl.
Kind of weight.
11.
Just add it at the end. Doesn't take much. No. Might as well play another one, I guess.
Yep.
So playing the out turn down to that yellow stone that is biting the forefoot.
Yeah,
no
I don't see
real
why you
shot
wouldn't play
to the
this.
forefoot.
No, I thought you guys were talking about I could see the red one.
Oh, no, we didn't want to touch that one.
Heavy board.
Okay. Should finish up here real nice.
They are 1-2, Kathy, are they not?
They are. This is about the third point. And normally you'd say, why don't you draw to the forefoot? There really isn't a way to draw to the forefoot.
So Marianne Arsenault, final stone. She's got 2 in her back pocket, looking for 3. And this would be quite the advantage over Jennifer Jones and Team Manitoba. Big brush to hold it, little tap back, and what a shot. Marianne Arsenault. 3 more on the board. 8-4. Nova Scotia looking to hand Jennifer Jones and Manitoba their first loss of the Scotties this year. It is always great to be back in the prairies, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. That horse checking out the curling or checking out Gaucher, I'm not sure.
Back the Moose.
Standing at attention, though. Welcome back to our coverage. Here's a look at the standings. Manitoba, of course, perfect. However, in tough right now against Nova Scotia. Val Sweeting also at 6-0. Team Canada 5-1. And it's going to be very interesting to see who makes it into the Final Four in the playoffs at the end of the week. Just a reminder, this afternoon, it is Stephanie Lawton. So much home province support. She's at 4-2, taking on Heather Strong, Newfoundland and Labrador. Vic, Cheryl, Russ will have the call at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Welcome back to our feature game. It's Manitoba taking on Nova Scotia, and a big 3 for Marianne Arsenault an 8 and an 8-4 advantage. That is the first 3 spot that Manitoba has given up so far this week, and they have a big hole to climb out of here, down 8-4 with hammer and 2 ends to go.
Good, Don. Nice spot.
Well, Nova Scotia is going to keep this as simple as they can, not leaving any stones of play, going through early, and now we'll try to run these rocks
Great throw.
and finish this game off.
Alrighty, halfway. 4 feet. That one's a little tighter than halfway.
Wait only.
It's gonna curl, I think. This side seems a little
Line's good.
or something.
Keep her going.
Manitoba will throw 2 guards for a little bit, and then they will start to use the one that they do have that Nova Scotia leaves there, as long as they don't make the double.
In the meantime, let's look at Sheet C. Team BC taking on Northern Ontario. Northern Ontario, pretty nice rock there, right on the button, on the hearts. Locked in there. Final stone on the way from Patty Knezovic out of Prince George. Her team consisting of Kristen Fuster, Jen Rusnell, Rhonda Kamosi.
Just trying to slash the shot stone off the forfeit, trying to pick it sideways.
Tough shot attempt. Of course, that yellow is kind of locked in there, little bump, and not bumping it far enough. That will be a steal for Tracy Horgan. Northern Ontario, a 6-5 advantage after 8. Horgan looking for win number 4 this year, Scotties.
Nice spot. Keep her going. Keep her going.
Well, one of the things that they're going to have to take a look at after this game is that up and down performance. And one of the people that they'll go to very much is Wendy Morgan, the coach that's been brought on to this team. Wendy has a history of leading Olympians from one Olympics to another. She did that with the wheelchair team to 3 consecutive gold medal championships. And so she works with teams about how you perform at a high level, how you deal with the 4 years intervening, and then the other 4. When I spoke to her at the Canada Cup, one of the things that she said is that this Team Manitoba team had put together their schedule before she joined them, and one of the things she felt is that it was very ambitious, just knowing the pressures that would be on this gold medal Olympic team to do all sorts of appearances and to have the spotlight on them all the time. But she's also going to be completely familiar that there are going to be games that you don't come out particularly strong, that you are flat. And the one thing that you can't do is assume that because you won the gold medal, you're going to have a gold medal game every time you hit the ice. So dealing with this up-down performance will be key part of her job.
Just when she said she slowed down, I thought it might not carry as well.
Nova Scotia just wants to eliminate that corner guard. Would love to force Manitoba, but if they give up 2, they will be comfortable with that 2-point edge and last rock coming home. Nothing is safe, but it's a nice position to be in if you can.
It is now time for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge. Go to finalend.ca after the game. You can win an all-expenses-paid trip for the Briar in Ottawa. You got your tickets, hotel, airfare. The first 100 entries get a chance to win a $50 M&M gift card as well. Everyone gets an M&M discount, so there you go. Finalend.ca, the secret word coming up later in the broadcast.
Okay. Clean it, press it. Yep, then, yep. Easy. Yep. Okay. Whoa. You're Caitlin. Good. Good shot.
Looking forward to the Briar coming up in Calgary, and of course Ottawa will be absolutely fantastic in the nation's capital.
Bet. It's not that far away, Brian.
Exciting too for the men, the first ever Team Canada. Of course, John Morris skipping that team, and it's Kevin Cooey's old team, and Kevin coming of Alberta. So what a great
you couldn't script
showdown
it better.
That's going to be, yeah.
2 Alberta teams in Alberta. The crowd will have lots to cheer for.
You got tons of time, Ern.
The tons of time referring to, even though there have been some stones in play in a couple of the ends, lots of time left on the clock for both of these teams, well over 8 minutes. And with thinking time, that is plenty.
Hard, right up, hard, roll it, hard.
Good. Okay, that works.
Yep. Good sweep.
Hard to get behind that guard. It's good. That's the trick.
That's the trick.
They can like drag it back.
We're done.
If you're just joining our broadcast for the first time, obviously Nova Scotia up 8-4 in this 9th end. Coming in, when you talk about round robin play at the Scotties, Jennifer Jones, her team, 23 consecutive round robin wins. Their last loss in round robin play was way back in 2012 when they lost to Amber Holland.
Gotta go. Okay, a little higher. Right. That's good.
Update now, Ontario, Newfoundland, and Labrador. And I'm definitely going to talk to Julie and Heather after this game and see if they get paid by the rock and play. Because it'd be a great endorsement.
Close.
This is the second last stone of this end. 5-3 Ontario leading in the 8th. That is an absolute traffic jam in the house as it comes into play. A little roll, little tap.
I think I just hit something with my foot.
And it's shot stone belonging.
When it went by. Sorry.
It looks like to Newfoundland and Labrador. So with that mess, enough's enough, and the skip is just going to throw this one away and give up the steal. And it's so funny, obviously Ontario has the 2 twins, and I look at Julie and her twin, they look so much alike.
Hard, right to it.
So close matchup next door.
Good.
Well, it actually was Christy that threw that last
I
rock.
thought it was, but
yeah,
they're twins, so I wasn't sure.
It was a debate. What happened was it took so long that Julie threw before Christy had thrown her first 2. And so when a player throws out of turn, if you know which player has missed, they are required to throw the last rock of the end. So Julie probably just said, throw it through.
That's crazy. Because, well, they're identical twins, so I actually thought, okay, well, whatever. They got me. Got me there big time.
Chance for 2 for Manitoba to get the stick.
Space.
So a chance for Jennifer Jones to bounce back after giving up that 3.
There's your 2.
There it is. So an 8-6 game. Manitoba still alive. Marianne Arsenault will have the hammer when we come home here in 10.
I like it.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
It is time now for the M&M Eat Shop's Final End Challenge. After the game, go to finalend.ca, enter the secret word. You have a chance to win a trip to the Briar. In Ottawa next year, all expenses paid. You get your tickets, hotel, airfare. First 100 entries get a chance to win a $50 M&M gift card as well. And the secret word is kebabs.
Lunch.
So after the game, finalend.ca. Best of luck. And welcome back to our feature matchup, Nova Scotia, Manitoba. And you look at that scoreboard, and that 3 and 8 certainly stands out. Marianne Arsenault also scoring a pair in 3 and in 5, and an 8-6 advantage coming home. She has the hammer as Jennifer Jones and company in danger of losing her first game at the Scotties this year.
Maybe we can get it that way now. Peel your own? Yeah. Do you just like peeling mine?
It's a great option. I think that lots of times people forget that that is one thing that you can do. You can't remove the opponent's guard, but you certainly can your own.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa.
Ever try the out turn peel, maybe, Kathy, on the red and get both?
Well, if you get both, the yellow goes back.
That lead can peel.
Just hard enough to get both, I guess.
You mean moving it around
Yeah.
and off of there? You could, but then, you know, the degree of difficulty becomes much higher when you're 2 up with last rock. You just want to keep it simple.
Speed's, I think, pretty close here still.
And now that the second from Nova Scotia will be throwing, they will absolutely look at multiple removals if it's possible.
Line's a little tight.
Line's tight. You gotta go line.
Gotta go way too. Is it short, guys?
Really gotta go line. Tight, maybe. Gotta go. Come on, get it in. Just a bite, just a bite, just a bite, just a bite. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Another update for you this morning. Quebec taking on PEI. A lot of red stones there belonging to Lauren Mann in the house. And final stone on the way from Suzanne Bird as she will attempt the draw for her single.
That's interesting. We haven't been following that game because it's the opposite side of the building as we watch the removal of the guard by Nova Scotia. Surprising that there are 4 rocks in the house with a 3-point lead.
Line's perfect.
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, lovely Wade. It
nice
stops in
shot.
time, so a
Great
10-6 advantage for PEI. Suzanne playing with Shelley Bradley, Michelle McQuaid, and Susan McGinnis
Line's good.
out of the Charlottetown Colonel Complex. And a chance for win number 4.
Heavy. Yeah.
They're up after 9.
Very.
Might come down.
Really trying.
It's trying. It's gotta.
It's gonna be about.
It can't be there yet. Tough one, Jill. Okay.
Well, the tough one is it's a little bit tighter than they want. It allows a multiple stone removal for Nova Scotia.
Clean.
Wheel spinner.
Yep.
That's
Whoa,
good. Go.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gets them both moving.
Right
And opens up that scoring area for Marianne Arsenault.
That sure does. So she gets the guard. That's the key thing. Removes the stone from the house, and that yellow stone, you can see Jen Baxter saying, get out. It moves it off the 4-foot if Marianne does have to draw.
Higher the better, Jill.
Keeping that 4-foot open.
It's pretty close to your broom.
No, it's deeper than that.
Same as Jill's. Yeah. Okay, come here.
Let's go have a look on sheet C now. BC, Northern Ontario. And look at the 4-foot. A lot of yellow stones in there. 2 are counting belonging to Northern Ontario at this point, and Tracy Horgan and Patty Knezovic. Her final stone in a 6-5 game, needing to move some yellow granite.
Trying to clip the yellow on the outside, very thin as a redirect.
Chance to get them both moving. Will it curl up? Little roll, move them both. But that shooter spills back, and it's 1 yellow.
Yeah, I guess so.
So Tracy Horgan and her team from Northern Ontario, of course. Northern Ontario here for the very first time, 7-5 advantage after 9. Knezovic will have hammer coming home.
I think it's this across the 4 foot is kind of the heaviest
Yep.
spot.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I agree.
But we've thrown this spot a few times. It should be awful.
Really impressed with those young ladies from Northern Ontario. Keep in mind they had to play in the pre-competition to qualify for the big tournament.
I think I like there.
They won 3 games in that format. So a lot more rocks, a lot more sweeping, and a lot more action for those young women as we make our way to the playoffs and championship weekend.
We'll go there, they peel, they go there, we peel.
If we go around, do you think they might just draw?
Yeah, they may. That's not a bad thing.
Okay, I don't mind going around ours.
I'm just thinking out loud, so we go there. They come around or they peel. If they peel, then we go here.
Yeah.
And they got to peel, and then we lie 4.
Yeah. Okay.
She might hit and roll off that one into the house, but if we go here, they peel that, then we guard. My last one, we go in front of it.
Yeah.
And then she's got to, I mean, it's the same thing. She's got to.
You just wonder, whatever the best case scenario, how many she's going to face, right?
Yeah. Depends what she does. If we go there, it just makes them peel that, like waste one on that, and then we come here, and then they peel, and then we guard. On my last one, we go top 12.
Now if she decides to come around, then hopefully it's deep enough that we can play it.
Sheet B, Ontario, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah.
And Julie Hastings out of Thornhill.
What do you guys like? Well, if we're drawing
Final
around
stone
the red,
on the way, so she has the 1 red one right on the button, and maybe a chance to split here, Kathy, and score 3. Got to curl up in time, get a piece of that red, and it won't.
That's fine. 2.
However, it is 2 for Ontario.
If we come here, they're definitely peeling.
So a 7-4 advantage for Julie Hastings and her team out of Thornhill.
We're just going to put a guard at all?
No, we can't guard.
Just thinking
if we go around the yellow, they peel. And then we come around the red, and then we might make her hit against or shoot against 4. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just over 5 minutes remaining for Team Manitoba of thinking time.
If we go around the red, she peels. She might
so time not a factor.
Yeah.
So might give us a center guard.
Yeah.
I think we go around the yellow.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Make it T-line, I think.
So the big discussion was, do you go around the
Even
red now?
back here is not, well, no, T-line, I think.
Yeah.
To go around the yellow. If you go around the red, you can get a better part of the house. So you're going to be buried in the 8-foot, marginally biting the 4-foot. If you go around the yellow, you don't, but they also know that whatever they do, Marianne is going to peel it. So the option is you go around the yellow.
Down the speed, so we'll watch it.
It will be peeled. Then you go around the red. Now you're lying 3. If they peel again, Jennifer draws in, and now Marianne's going to be facing 4 on her last shot. That is the thinking. So it's not forcing Marianne to a draw or hit. It's forcing her to face a pile of granite.
We're all there right now. Okay, let it work.
Yeah, we
Close.
can really curling.
Then they have to hope Marianne plays along.
Off. It's we're there. T-line back 8.
Yeah, it's gotta sit. It's gotta sit.
It's just not dying.
It's trying.
We gotta
still.
finish
It's back
this.
8. Yep.
For sure, back 8.
Yep.
Back 12.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Good.
Just hangs on.
Really good, that one.
Back 12. So for now, Manitoba has 2. Game story. Kathy, it's been a very interesting one. Some struggles from both skips at times. Manitoba, at some points, really struggling with the ice as well.
For sure. I think it really has been about opportunities for both teams. But in the 5th end, Marianne almost makes a triple. But in the process of that, she moves one sideways. That leads to a 2 and a big momentum shift. And then, of course, Jennifer picking out her stone 2 ends ago really sealed the fate for the momentum lead for Nova Scotia.
Game story brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
You were protecting against something.
Well, that worked out great. Not only does she remove the guard, she picks out the Manitoba stone on the way by. And that's a veteran move. They thought she might play the peel on the yellow one. Marianne knew which guard would cause her more grief.
And a nice high five for Christina Black, and rightfully so. Great shot from the Scotties rookie.
Good. Got room, guys. Let it work.
We can wait. It's not terribly much less than Caitlin.
Got room. Room.
T.
Get off.
Really good. Saw you. Line's perfect.
Rachel Holman and Team Canada, of course, off this morning. Not in action, but if they are watching, Nova Scotia with a chance to do them a big favor. Of course, it was Manitoba beating Team Canada. And I think the goal for a lot of these favorites that we talked about is making that 1-2 game.
That is a huge game. It gives you 2 opportunities.
And of course, if Nova Scotia does indeed hang on, that would leave just Alberta and Val Sweeting as the only undefeated team. But still some rocks to come here.
Yeah. Well, what else? You could just hit that one. Then she draws here. And then you
Over on
just
Sheet
need
D, it's handshakes between PEI and Quebec. PEI picking up the 10-6 victory. So a nice week so far for Suzanne Bird out of Charlottetown. She improves to 4-3. And Quebec falling to 1-7.
Yeah, you can hit the hair high side.
Just make sure of the peel.
Yeah.
I think that is key. I heard Christina talking about, well, maybe just hit the open one. Well, the open one isn't really causing you the grief that this guard potentially can.
Double.
So trying to pick out both, but making sure, no matter what, that when you hit this stone, the guard goes. The double is the one at the far side of the house, not the straight back.
Staggered by the 8-foot, like this.
Where?
Like in front of.
Marianne Arsenault, her first here in 10.
Whoa, yeah, whoa, yeah, hard.
Trying the double. Bang, bang. Get them both moving.
Right out. Hard. Keep going.
And that is back 12, but really not a problem back there. And Team Jennifer Jones using their timeouts.
Yeah. I don't think we want to give her this one to come to, so. Yeah, it's got to be in front of this 8.
Okay. Like it?
Yeah. If anything, we want to undercurl it. Well, actually, yeah. We got to be right in front of it.
Yeah.
So where's that line? That's here, right?
Yeah, middle of 8-foot line.
Okay. Think about here.
I like it.
I don't think this doesn't curl as much as the other side.
You got it.
So for Jennifer wants to be over in this area. Now all of a sudden Marianne's facing 3. And so they feel that she'll hit, but what they've noticed is that there is a path in this area where the rocks will actually float back a little bit. And when they float back, or if they get to the line, they do the other way. They just break hard. And a rollout by Marianne would be 2, and that makes us play on.
Just full 12. You're better to be half in, okay?
Yeah, okay. We're done.
So for Jennifer Jones, her final stone here in 10. This team has won 23 consecutive round-robin games of the Scotties, and that streak in jeopardy this morning.
Right yeah, it's close, Caitlin.
Stay with it. It looks like it's really dying a lot.
It's 12 foot for
looks
sure.
Like
Needs
really
to
dying.
sit for line.
Looks like it's really
Go
coming
12
down.
only.
Looks like it's really coming down. No room. Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And it finds the ring, so for now, Manitoba, line 3.
Good.
Good, Jen.
It's good, Jen.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Yeah, nose are a little inside wrong.
Yeah, it's fine. What you throwing?
9.
Okay.
Curl out here.
Well, Kathy, some skips would choose to draw, and Marianne is
tricky right now.
Yep.
choosing to hit. And you heard her just say maybe she feels that path is too sticky.
9.
Okay.
Well, if she's not sure about draw, there is a lot of skips that would not hesitate to put the broom down and play the draw. You need a bite of the 8-foot. But because we've talked about the heavier sides, the heavier paths, we've heard her say to you at the 5th end interview, Brian, that it's been definitely heavier today, just not super comfortable with her draw weight.
So final stone here in 10 for Marianne Arsenault, a chance to knock off one of the favorites here at the Scotties. Big scrub out of her hand. Can she find the crotch of? Yes, she can. Nice shot. What a game for Marianne Arsenault as she knocks off Jennifer Jones. Jennifer's first round-robin loss at the Scotties since 2012.
All right.
And that round-robin record of 23 consecutive wins is over for Manitoba.
Good job, guys.
Ready?
Pose. And pose.
Nova Scotia, strike the pose. How about a winning pose? Great work from the team. We'll have more action coming up from Moose Jaw. Please stick around.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years, by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best, and by Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
Gotta sit there, can't roll, gotta sit there for the win! They'll get the 2, Saskatchewan.
Final stone now on the way. Heather Strong, banger red, catch yellow, avoid the jam, and there it is. What shot, she picks up her single, and another victory. And we can't wait. About halfway through the round robin here at the Scotties this afternoon, Stephanie Lott and Heather Strong, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. We will have your coverage. But first, we got to wrap up action this morning and handshakes between Ontario and Newfoundland and Labrador. Judah Hastings from Thornhill, the 7-4 victory. And the rookies from Ontario playing very well. They improved to 4-3 at this year's Scotties. In the meantime, we pick up action live between BC now and Northern Ontario, the final game underway on this Wednesday morning. And the Yellowstones are belonging to Northern Ontario, Redstones to BC. It is a 7-5 advantage at this point for Northern Ontario. There you see the scoreboard. Tracy Horgan, couple steals in 8 and in 9. So that 7-5 advantage, and Patty Knezovic from Prince George has the hammer here in 10.
Patty just tried to run back on her own from her own stone into the 4-foot. She picked off one of the stones. They jumped it a little bit and overcalled it. She hit it too thin, and so not only opened up the front and rolled off, but it does allow Tracy the opportunity to end the game here by eliminating the lone red stone in the house.
And what a nice story. Northern Ontario here for the very first time. Came through in the pre-qualifying tournament. And a nice clean scrub from her front end, and bang, away it goes. And Northern Ontario picks up another win over PC and Patty Knezovic.
Arm bumps, sorry guys.
That's a good team. We'll be seeing a lot of them in the future, I believe.
Northern Ontario now improving to 4 and 3 as well. It's going to be a very interesting final few days of round robin play. Top 4, of course, make the playoffs, and these young ladies hoping to be here. Of course, we've seen Tracy before. She represented Ontario a few years back, and now here as Northern Ontario. Your updated standings after a very entertaining morning. Alberta now the only perfect team. Val Sweeting 6-0. Manitoba, Jennifer Jones suffering her first loss. Team Canada in the mix at 5-1. And then look at the teams with 4 wins. Of course, 5 losses. You don't want to drop to 6, that's for sure. And just a reminder, Stephanie Lott, Heather Strong, all that support here in Saskatchewan has been behind this Lawton team. She's at 4-2. Heather Strong 3-5. That's your next action today on TSN, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's been quite the run for Manitoba and Jennifer Jones. However, she suffers her first loss since the final in 2013 as Nova Scotia keeps their playoff hopes alive. You're watching the Scotties right here on TSN.